Pueblo Animal Control has officially closed their investigation. Alright y'all, here I am with the update that you've been waiting on. If you've watched up to this point, I'm sure you're good and angry that Pueblo has done this. Unfortunately, that's just the reality. But that does not mean it's over, by any means. In Beth's infamous words, I have been moving in silence. I do have some other things going. I've just been waiting for Pueblo to act in one way or another, whether they acted and did their job or whether they failed the dogs altogether. They chose to fail the dogs. There is an open and active investigation going on with another agency. It's a state agency, so it doesn't matter where Beth tries to hide within the state of Colorado. They have the authority to go there. A formal complaint has been submitted, as well as video evidence, statements, some other documents. There is an active investigation in place currently. They do know Beth and Devin's history. They know that they are runners. They know that they're planning to run. And I believe that these people are going to act in an appropriate time frame. So with all that said, I'm not going to say too much more on TikTok because, again, with that move in silence thing, but I do need some help from y'all. If you've witnessed anything in any of her live streams, whatever, and you would like to write a statement, or if you have any video evidence, whatever you think needs to be submitted, I'm going to have you reach out to me on Discord, though. I'm not going to do this on TikTok. I do want to try to protect the integrity of this case. So with that said, I will give updates when I can, tell you what I can, but I don't want to say too much publicly, simply because I do want to protect these dogs. I do want to get these dogs the help that they so desperately need and so desperately deserve. On my Discord, I have a public page where I will share some information, probably not much more than is being shared here. And then I also have a private page where y'all can share information with me, or I can give what I can. Again, I'm not going to say too much publicly because I do want to protect the dogs. My private thread, it is me personally who approves people for that thread, so I will do my best to make sure that it's only people I know in there and make sure, try to protect, again, the integrity of this case. So I know that's not the news that everyone was looking for, hoping for, whatever, but it is not bad news necessarily, because that means that we were able to escalate this to a completely different area of the state, I guess, and hopefully we'll get some action this time. Because quite frankly, I'm sick of dealing with these dumbass animal control officers who allow Beth to intimidate and threaten them. So, if you want to join my Discord, you are more than welcome. I'll make sure that the link is in my bio here. Otherwise, you can reach out to me privately and I can send the link that way as well. Sorry it took so long for the update. Sorry this video is so long. I wish I had better news for you, but it's definitely not bad news, so don't be discouraged yet. I hope everyone is having an amazing Wednesday, and I love your freaking faces.